So when I was asked to speak, to be honest, I was overwhelmed because there's been so much. Those who know me know these past 4 weeks, all I have been talking about to my friends, to my family, in my circles has been the impact of this boot camp. Right on this program, I have some friends who I attend church with. When I heard about AVODA and this program, I thought to myself and said, wow, this is what the business community needs. This is what the Christians need in the business space. And I jumped at it and, just started sending invites. Vincent is aware I sent him a list of people to say, now you need to call 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to just get them on board. And I must say it hasn't disappointed. For me, I think one of the key things that I am taking away from this program, one, is just a picture that was painted about the battlefield and how we, as Christians, the mandate is that we cannot lose this battle. Coming into the business space, we must baptize this business space for Christ. And just thinking about the different things we went through, even as we, just went along day after day and week after week. One of the things that blew my mind away was, sometimes we talk about changing this world for Christ, but being able to understand the impact that a business has in terms of just changing the GDP, when we looked at those statistics of the US and how it's possible when we build and invest in the Ugandan community, for us to see tremendous, unprecedented growth, even in that space, starting from this point was just mind-blowing for me, to be honest. I think the other thing that has amazed me is the quality of the networks on this space. Just having discussions, I have been amazed at, what different people are doing. I've had discussions with some of the people on this group separately. One of them reached out and I was able to send across my CV to provide tax-specific work for her organization. I am sitting with Dennis to draw a business plan to just finalize it and get it running next month for 2 ideas I have. And it's, just been amazing to see the quality of people coming into this space and how each of us can stir each other on. So just the wealth of, the expertise, the quality of the people has really, really been good. And I would love that even after here, we just keep doing it, keep engaged and keep building this community, because we each have so much to learn from each other. When I think about one of the sessions we went through where we were just reflecting on who we are as Christians and what we are defined by, I thought about Isaiah 11:2. And, just us having the DNA of Christ and so operating with the spirit of wisdom, counsel, might, and power, and that ultimately feeding into who we are, even as business people in the business spaces, and that the call for us is so high. And we must, influence all the spheres when we think about strategic, when we think about industry, when we think about business. Some of the discussions I've been having with my people, I work in an audit firm, have been around, the willingness to pay and how we need to be differentiating ourselves and our services. And sometimes it's easy to think that you have a structure and a plan and it's working. But from this bootcamp, it's been amazing at some of the discussions we've started to have, just drawing and gleaning the insights from this bootcamp. When I think about, just the quality of the people we've had to walk us through, when, Joanne, June, Brian, Lee, Joshua, all the people, back end, I think about a quote from Howard Hendricks, who says, you teach what you know, but you reproduce who you are. And the quality of the people undoubtedly on this call are going to transform the business space for Christ. When we think about scripture, he who walks with the wise becomes wise. In the multitude of counsel, there is safety. This space has just, been an ignition for us. And I guess the call for each and every one now is to put to action what we've learned, but also hold each other accountable so that at the end of the day, we are able not just to talk about it, but see the tangible results. One of the things I am living with is, the new word I learned on day 1, let there be light. And for each of us, we are called to be light. So to each of you, fiat love. Thank you.